What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. We're here to watch The Last of Us Season 2, Episode 5. But first, last time on The Last of Us, had a new character introduced in Isaac. We kind of got to see how they overthrew Fedra in Seattle and how the WLF took over. We also got a little more of the scars. Isaac was... he was interrogating is a nice way to put it, one of the scars on where they were going to attack next. And then also we saw some of the results of what they did to the WLF in that building that Dina and Ellie went into. So getting a little bit more into the Seattle story. Still curious to see who the Prophet is and how she fits into things, and if it's going to be an actual person we're going to meet or what. But yeah, and then of course the big news, Dina's pregnancy, which was interestingly announced to Ellie, and they went at it at that open theater floor there, and that was kind of an interesting scene. Don't quite know how I feel about it, but interesting nonetheless. But yeah, and then we ended off on a cliffhanger there with the WLF being under attack, and then them hearing on the radio that I think they were talking about Nora or something like that, which is one of the gals from who was present at Joel's death. So I think they're gonna probably try to hunt her down and get some revenge. So I think that's enough talking. Let's get into it. This is The Last of Us Season 2, Episode 5, Feel Her Love. So that must be talking about the Prophet, because I think that's what they say a lot of times about that. The Prophet is Feel Her Love. So maybe it's the scars attacking the WLF that we saw at the end there, because it wasn't clear if it was the scars or infected or what. So anyways, let's get into it. That was the woman from that met Isaac on the street, right? When we saw him turn against Fedra. That's the woman that he met on the street, I think. I forget the name, but she must be a high-ranking person in the WLF.
Your soldiers are loyal to you. I think they're worried we're gonna execute you.
If I was getting executed, Isaac would have come himself.
There's a shooting near the borderline between us and the Scars. Treaty might be broken. He's dealing with that now. If it's war again, we're gonna need all the soldiers we have, so he's wondering why you apparently killed some of your own men.
Including Leon. We cleared the ground floor up to the 6th. A few scattered infected here and there, nothing we couldn't handle. All that was left was the basement. B1, B2, B3. We were expecting the worst, the kind of environment they like. Plus the old-timers said down there was where they brought the first cordyceps patients in '03. On top of that, we had an access problem. A few minutes in, he radios back. There's cordyceps on the walls, the floor. Chances are they'll find infected next, but that's what they were down there for, so I told him to proceed. 5 minutes later, he radios again. This time he was struggling to breathe. He could hardly talk. He said it's in the air. He said it's in the air. Seal us in.
Oh, okay. Never mind. What the heck?
I knew it wasn't an event.
It's
so we
airborne?
would have all been infected weeks ago. So I scrambled my other team, and we locked the only door to B2, and we locked the only door to B1. And we did what Leon said. We sealed them in.
Tough.
I'm sorry about your son.
Was Leon her son? Interesting. Dina's pretty smart, you know. She uses her head a lot. She balances out Ellie pretty well. Ellie does not use her head, and Usually acts based on emotion. So pretty good combo,
What?
actually.
Lights. Oh, good. They have a big ass generator down there. Natural gas, baby. You figured out yet?
Getting there.
You'll find a safe way to get us to the hospital, though, right? Can I help?
No.
Why? Because I'm stupid?
That's not the word I would use.
Really? What word then?
Non-school oriented.
Fuck you. I'm in a school. Let me help.
Pretty cool spot. Would also be pretty creepy at night, though. I'm curious if this is an actual theater in Seattle. They've come across a lot of guitars in Seattle. Just more memories of Joel.
What is that long ass building?
No clue. But it's set off from the residential area, so maybe it's a warehouse or something.
It's a big fucking something for them just to ignore. Why aren't they patrolling it?
Is that where
Infected.
they sealed the people?
Probably. If we make it through, we pop out behind their patrols. The hospital's maybe a quarter mile from there. Nora should be on the first floor, far end of the north wing.
Wait, how the fuck do you know that?
They never shut up. I hear everything.
It is pretty wild, like, I don't know. They really came... They had a good plan of getting to Seattle thanks to Dina, but... You know... I don't know, just... it's two girls versus an army here, so...
You don't trust me?
I trust you. I don't trust Seattle.
Me neither. But let's just talk like everything's fine, because if I get too anxious, I'm gonna barf again.
All right. How about this?
And one's pregnant.
What are you gonna name it?
Huh? Oh, if it's a girl, Ellie. If it's a boy, Elijah.
Really?
No.
Why? It's a cool name.
What the fuck?
So you gonna yarf? A lot of dead scars lately.
We shouldn't be here. We shouldn't have come. I shouldn't have dragged you here. You're having a fucking baby. What am I doing?
Wow, look at Ellie.
I promise you, I would have hunted him down forever. Forever.
Haven't really seen Dina like this. She's such a good actress, by the way. Forget the actress's name, but whoever she is portraying Dina. Very good.
I'll go back if you want. We're not underground, and the wolves are right next door with the vehicles and lights. Hord's not gonna ignore that shit. So what we've got, maybe a few strays, and a couple clickers. We can handle that. We've done it like a million times.
Yeah. We'll be okay.
But shooting has to be a last resort. Okay, because if the wolves hear gunfire, then we'll have a whole army up our ass.
Fine.
Ellie,
What?
if it gets bad, and we have to make a choice between shooting or running, we run.
Last resort. I got it.
What the heck is gonna be in this place? It's funny, whenever they're in like scenarios like this, I just imagine the game. Like it must be just like a 1-for-1. Especially with some of the angles they use. Also, that was a leg and a foot there. My god, is it gonna be one of the intelligent infected? That is terrifying.
Why is it hiding?
I think it's a smart one. Like the one that stalked me at the supermarket.
Okay, but you kill that one, so we can kill this one too, right?
Yeah.
Plan.
I just hope Dina doesn't die, man. Like, there's no way Ellie's dying. Oh!
What do we do?
I don't know.
Let's go back the way we came.
If we run, they're gonna chase, so we have to go slow. You see that fencing over there? I'm gonna lure as many as I can. You're gonna run in there, secure the gate, secure however you can, and stay in there.
Dina, I can get bed a lot. You can't. Do as I say.
Really? No time for that. Come on. Terrifying. Yep. How the hell are they getting out of this? WLF? My god, it's like when Abby got saved. What?
Did you get bit?
What? No.
She's okay. I was watching. They didn't bite her. Jesse, I swear.
We gotta go.
I love Jesse, dude. Wait, so has he just been following them? Was he watching them? Was he watching Dina get finger banged? Oh, Jesse, don't die. Look at these three parents.
We don't go in there. It's like 5, 3 unknown. No, wait. I know things. I know what Isaac is planning. I can help you. I can.
We have no interest in your words, for the corrupted soul knows only lies. So taught the prophets.
No.
Harry is free.
I'll lead them away. Get her out. Go! I'll meet you back in the theater. Fucking go!
You won't get away, Wolf. She sees you. She watches over us all.
Jesus.
Not here.
Nice. Is this where Nora is or whatever?
It was a critter or something. All clear.
Oh, there she is. I feel like I would feel bad for her. She seemed like a good one, even though she was there when Joel died. It's mostly Abby and then Manny, I feel like, are the assholes. I know they were all there, but They didn't all seem like bad people.
Put that shit down. Hands up, turn around.
Jesus, that was quick.
You remember me? Yeah, you remember me.
What do you want?
Where's Abby?
I don't know.
Yes, you do.
You shoot me, the sound will have every soldier come running.
You'll still be dead.
No one should ever have to see something like that.
Stop it.
Sometimes, at night, I still hear his screams. Yeah, the little bitch got what he deserved.
Oh shit.
Motherfucker! Intruder!
Shoot her.
Hey! Shoot her!
Jesus. Ellie, not smart. Whoa. This is so sketchy, Ellie. Oh, look at the air. Oh boy. Is Nora gonna be infected then? This is where they're sealed in. It said level B2, I think, as well, which is one of the levels that Elise mentioned. This is wild, dude. So they're not... It's almost like they're still human. It's like a very slow process, maybe. Holy. Leon, Park, said on his thing. That's Elise's kid. That's her, huh? Damn, and she gets to show off her immunity.
Stupid bitch. Spores. We're breathing spores. We're infected. You killed us both.
Did I?
Pretty badass, actually.
The immune girl, you're real.
Yeah. Where's Abby?
Don't you know what he did?
I don't care.
You don't care. He killed everyone in that hospital.
Ooh,
Including the only fucking person alive that can make a cure from you.
Ellie's finding out.
That was Abby's father. And Joel. Joel shot him in the head. That's what he did.
I know.
Gonna stab her. This is kind of
Where's
badass, not gonna lie. Oh shit. You know what? I'm all for it. Let's go.
Where is she?
No.
Where is she? Where is she?
Holy smokes. That was pretty nuts. Uh-oh, what is this?
Hey, kiddo.
A little flashback?
Hi.
What was that at the end? Ooh. Alrighty. Alright. Pretty good episode. Yeah, we're getting to it. Started off with Elise and her explaining the sort of airborne sickness that her son and the others got caught up in, and that they sealed that room. And then Dina and Ellie sort of made their plan to get to Nora, and things obviously didn't go well when they ended up in that building with the smart infected, which I'm curious if they're ever going to explain how that phenomena occurs, because very interesting that there's some smart ones. But and then Jesse to the rescue. I mean, they were screwed, and Jesse showed up, and I guess Tommy is also there. But Jesse ran into them and was able to save them, but they ended up in that forest where the scars are, and they witnessed the scars executing a wolf. Then they had to scurry out of there while the scars searched for them, and Ellie was sort of the distraction while Jesse got Dina out of there because she got hit with an arrow. And then Ellie went on just a crazy manhunt. You know, a lot of the things that they do, like Ellie and Dina at least, doesn't seem very smart, but you know, I don't know. I'm conflicted because, they kind of have to. They don't really have if they want to find these people and kill them, they're going to have to do risky stuff. And so, they knew Nora was at the hospital and Ellie had to sneak in there, and I'm sure the risks were apparent, and she decided to do it anyway. So even though I'm pretty critical of their planning and stuff like that, I mean, there's not necessarily a great way around it. But yeah, Ellie found Nora and wow. Yeah, chased her into the sealed room where the airborne spores are. And that was honestly a pretty badass Ellie moment. I thought the acting, I know Bella Ramsey's been criticized a lot in this show, mostly from the video game, people who've played the video game, but she has her. I don't know. As someone who hasn't played the video game, I don't think there's too much to criticize. But okay, there's some stuff. But that scene there with Nora, I thought was very well acted. You could see the rage in her eyes. Similar to when Abby was doing it to Joel. We saw kind of the same thing with Ellie doing it to Nora there. So I thought that scene with the pipe and just beating the shit out of Nora, I thought that was actually done pretty well. But yeah, very interesting. I don't know. She still doesn't get any information on Abby, so I'm sure the friends are gonna find out about Nora, obviously, and I mean, they don't know for sure that it's Ellie, but I'm sure they're gonna probably come to that conclusion. So now that they're I'm assuming they're going to be aware that Ellie's there in Seattle. That it's gonna make finding Abby even tougher for Ellie and the gang. So, but yeah, hope to see Tommy next episode in Seattle with them, and hopefully Dina's okay. And I'm sure the mission's not over yet. Ellie's gonna want to continue and have to talk that out with the rest of them, because I'm sure Jesse and Tommy are gonna want to bring them back to Jackson Hole. So anyways, I thought that was a pretty good episode. Thank you guys for hanging out, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.